is the morning.
How's the serenity?
I'm hungry. I'm going to go and make an
That's
omelette.
making you hungry, isn't it?
No. I couldn't possibly eat duck first thing in the morning. I'm going to go and make an omelette. Some smoked salmon.
All right, I'm just going to hang out with...
Won't take me long.
I'm going to stay here.
To make a simple omelette, a couple of eggs, or 3 in fact. And then a dash of Liddell's light thickened cream. A little bit of salt in the eggs. Lots of fresh pepper. I love black pepper with eggs. And the Sunny Queen free-range eggs are delicious cooked like this. Quick stir with a fork. I've got a medium non-stick fry pan. A little bit of extra virgin oil just to coat the bottom of the pan. And then in with the eggs. The secret to an omelette is to let the eggs set a little bit on the edge, and then you sort of bring the egg mix into the middle and create folds. Now, some people like their omelettes well done. I like the egg to be just a little under. And at this stage, I'm just going to put some fresh herbs in. A little bit of parsley, a little bit of dill, fresh basil. I love lots of herbs. And then it's just a matter of folding the omelette or rolling the omelette. They say like a cigar. Just like that. And then we tip it out onto the plate. Here we go. Yes. Tassel smoked salmon. The smoky flavour of the salmon and the soft eggs go so well, especially with the fresh herbs. Let's be generous. A few capers over the top. These have been fried lovely and crispy, and maybe just a little bit more dill over the top. Again, the salmon and the dill and the eggs go so well. And to top it off, a little bit of lemon, just like that. Breakfast is served. See how easy it is in the Jayco? Rich! Omelette and smoked salmon.
Oh, very nice, very nice. Well, as much as that looks beautiful with my intolerances, Karen, I'm going to make a smoothie.
Okay.
I'll be
Sorry,
back.
I'll make an egg yolk on
Promise
some
me?
other time.
Promise?
Some other time.
Okay, she's not promising.
No. If you're in the Ngambia area, visiting Mitchelton is a must. And I can see why.
Yeah,
How
look at this.
beautiful is this place?
They've got their iconic tower,
Yeah.
which is part of the architecture that I like.
And we're on time for a change.
And we didn't get lost. That's so cool. Hey.
Hey,
Travis?
that's right.
Richard.
Richard, pleased to meet you.
Likewise.
Hi, Karen, how you going?
Good, thank you. What a stunning property.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
It's such fantastic architecture. When was it built?
Well, construction started in 1969. We opened our doors in 1974.
And the vines were planted then in...
That's right. We started planting vines at the same time we started construction.
Should we go and have a look?
Yep, absolutely. While we're here.
Let's go. It is very beautiful.
And what are the top line wines Mitchelton makes?
Well, we're very well known for our Riesling. Our Blackwood Park Riesling is our most awarded wine. I guess the other wine that we're also well known for is our Prince Shiraz, which is our icon red.
Right.
So this is the Shiraz.
It's almost ready to be harvested. Probably within the next week, I'd say these will be ready.
Now, is that a late harvest?
It has been a bit of a cooler summer than normal, so yeah, it is a little bit late, but it's enabled us to get a nice, long, slow ripening process, and we get nice, full-flavoured wines as a result. Okay, we've got our 2 premium wines here for you both to try today. We have Blackwood Park Riesling and our Prince Shiraz. Let's start with the Riesling.
Please do.
So this should be nice and fresh. We see lots of citrus type of characters and spring flowers. Then on the palate, you should see some nice, crisp, fresh acidity as well. So it's a really nice, cleansing wine.
Citrus burst, yeah.
Yeah.
Fresh.
There's a little bit of honey. Is there a bit of honey in there?
Yeah, a little bit of honey.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I'll take a dozen.
It's lively.
That's a good price. Okay, next wine is our 2012 Prince Shiraz. This is our flagship product, and it comes from our oldest vines on the estate.
This is turning into hard work, isn't it? Smoky.
A little bit of smoke from the barrel there, absolutely.
Travis, thank you so much for having Rich and I here at Mitchelton, and we'd love to grab a couple of bottles of the Riesling if we could for our cook.
Absolutely, more than welcome to have the wine, and it's been a pleasure having you here. Welcome back anytime.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you. we are today in amongst the vines at Mitchelton Winery. We're going to cook some pan-fried tofu, some roast zucchini and tuna.
Delicious. I'll start off with the zucchini.
Okay, can you cut it on the side, like an angle?
Yep.
Yep.
And throw it into the tray. A little salt and pepper.
Absolutely. A little bit of olive oil.
Do you want a little oregano on it as
A
well?
little bit of oregano, yeah. Okay. And I'm going to start this. Now, this is a bonsai silken tofu. So when it comes out of the packet, there's a slight amount of water in there, Karen. You don't want to hit the frying pan with too much water. So I'm going to roll it in this little bit of muslin just to take out the water.
Now, if you didn't have the muslin, you could use a paper towel,
Yeah.
a clean...
Tea towel. The trick is you actually have to be really, really gentle.
Because
So yeah, it'll fall apart. So put it between two plates, put a little weight on top of it, and press it for about 2 hours just to extract that extra liquid.
I'm just putting the salt and pepper on.
That.
Pepper.
Olive oil.
Yes, please. And we've got the Matador barbecue on a medium heat. And we just pop it in the middle.
So about 10 minutes until it's golden brown on one side. You don't need to cook it on two sides, just once. So now back to our tofu. This one's been pressed in the fridge.
Oh, I can see it.
Yeah.
The tofu is a lot firmer.
There we are. Now, Karen, I want this to serve you and I. So I'm going to cut it in half.
Yep.
Yep. Very gently, dusting of flour.
What are you using, Rich?
This is actually quinoa flour. You could use rice flour. You could use really any starchy, gluten-free flour. All right, so we've got a little bit of grapeseed oil here, and it's just a matter of placing it down there.
So any neutral oil to fry in?
It'll take 2 or 3 minutes on each side until it's golden. You just keep turning it around, turning it on all sides
I've
until
got the
you
hang
have
of
the...
it. Let's go.
All right. Yep.
Silver beet.
Silver beet.
Finely shredded.
Chiffonade.
Yes.
And we're going to mix that with some toasted almonds, toasted nuts, sesame seeds, and dress it with some spiral mirin and spiral umbushi plum vinegar.
Now
So
that's-
very salty on the umbushi plum, but very good for the digestion. Karen, you can see how the sides, you can see how it's browning around there?
Yes.
Yeah. So just gently turn that over, and look at that.
Okay, so in here I've got the chiffonade of silver beet.
Yep.
1 tin of Serena tuna in oil. Just crumble that in.
Yep.
And Rich, the silver beet is raw, isn't it?
Yeah.
But when you add the dressing, like a little bit of salt, we've got some pepper. I love this pepper.
She's not having it, by the way.
A splash of the spiral mirin, a little bit of sweetness. Now, I haven't worked with this before. Spiral natural pickled plum vinegar.
Very good for the gut. There we go.
Rich, do you want the toasted walnuts and almonds chopped or pounded?
I like to do pound some that are a little bit finer, and then also leave some of the whole so you've got, you know,
Okay.
really strong visual element.
So half toasted walnuts and half the toasted almonds.
Yeah. And just, you know, smash them up.
Okay. These nuts are pounded, Rich.
All right, fantastic. I'm
Into
just
the
gonna
salad?
Into the salad. So you're getting all your good oils.
A little bit of extra virgin oil. These seeds I noticed on the bench, sesame seeds.
Yeah.
Would you like some of those in?
Yeah. Just these pale ones, the actual black ones are for a little bit of...
A little bit of zhuzh leather. Rich, those zucchinis must be ready.
Okay. Perfect, Karen. Okay, here it comes. Look at that. That is textbook gorgeous.
Rich, where would you like the zucchini? Just down on the plate.
Down on the
Here?
plate, yep. There we are.
Lovely.
I am a little bit proud of that because it is so gentle to fry that, you know, it's quite lucky sometimes when you
Oh, come on, you've done a
cannot
great
break.
job. Great job. So I'll just toss this through, Rich.
Yep.
This is, the silver beets had enough time with the dressing on it to just soften slightly.
Yeah.
So, Rich, is there anything else we're finishing with?
Well, I'm going to do a little bit of a final dressing for the top, which is spiral tamari sauce, probably around about a tablespoon, and some spiral maple syrup.
So you've got the salty and the sweetness mixed together.
Black sesame.
Oh, stunning, Rich.
So there you have it, a pan-fried tofu, roasted zucchini, tuna, and some toasted nuts.
For this dish and every other recipe we do on the show, head to intolerantkooks.com.au and follow us on Instagram.
Like us on Facebook.
Rich, I've lost you in Mitchelton. Where are you?
Look what Travis gave me. The
gross.
2012 Shiraz.
Well,
Woohoo.
it just so happens to be we're cooking with the fresh Shiraz grapes today in a famous Sicilian pasta called agrodolce sardine pasta.
So agro meaning
Agro, like angry, so that's the chili,
yeah.
and the dolce will be the sweetness from the Shiraz grapes.
Yum.
1 chili finely sliced and a tablespoon or so of always fresh capers as well, please.
Okay.
And I'll just grab 2 cloves of garlic and slice them finely as well. Rich, have you ever had a sardine pasta before?
I have, and I do one with lemon broccolini,
Oh, beautiful.
pecorino,
Lovely.
and spaghetti.
Beautiful. Well, this dish traditionally is made with currants or raisins or sultanas, and you actually plump them up or reconstitute them, if you like, in some vinegar, which has happened here. But because we had the Shiraz grapes fresh from the vine, I thought we'd just mix it up a little bit and do something different. I've got a pot of boiling water going, extra virgin oil in the pan.
About 100 mil.
Yeah, I'm generous with that, aren't I? Along with the garlic. As soon as the garlic and the chili, yeah, thank you.
Okay.
And the capers.
And kippers.
Rich, could you open up 2 tins of the wild sardines?
Okay.
If you could drain off a little of the oil. In with the sardines. Then you mash the sardines a little bit. In with about 1.5 tablespoons of pine nuts. Now we'll add the Shiraz grapes.
Look, very careful.
And what's going to happen here is the grape's going to soften. The grape juice is going to just bleed into the sauce.
Fantastic.
And next, Rich, some of that
Beautiful Riesling.
Right, the Mitchelton Blackwood Park Riesling. A little simmer,
Yeah.
and it's just going to infuse and marry all of those flavours together. So at this stage, we'll add our gluten-free Barilla pasta to a pot of salted boiling water. Rich, I'm going to need some parsley and mint chopped, please.
Okay. The mint is something that I would never have thought to add to a pasta.
The Sicilians do.
The Sicilians
And there's
do.
pretty much continental parsley and everything as well.
Yeah.
This pasta is done. The trick to this pasta is to pull it out when it is quite al dente, and we're going to finish it in the pan.
So you don't drain the pasta in a colander?
No, because we don't have a sink out here. So I'm just going to...
I thought you'd come back with some brilliant, sort of, return like, oh, I like the water in the pasta.
That's true, I do. They call this the Italian stock. In with the mint and the parsley. And at this stage, Rich, you know what? The Shiraz grapes have just stained the pasta a little bit. We need some fresh extra virgin oil at this time because the oil you put in at the beginning is now flavoured with something else, and I still want to introduce the flavour of the extra virgin oil to the pasta. And just a little fresh mint to finish. I think the mint really lifts the flavour of the Shiraz grapes and the sardines. And you can see how the sauce is really clinging. So the secret to plating up a pasta like this from a big pan is to divide it up before you attempt to go to the bowl.
You get that?
And then you have to get a little bit of the grapes and the sardines.
Absolutely.
Oh, see, that's just glorious. It's my agrodolce sardine spaghetti. For this recipe and every other recipe we do on the show, head to intolerantcooks.com.au. Follow us on Instagram.
And like us on Facebook.
Let's try the pasta.
Of course. That is a stroke of genius. And which I reckon is going to go perfectly with our beautiful glass of Mitchelton Shiraz.
Cheers. Splendid idea.
Splendid. How's the nose?
It's pretty good, thanks. You know, I think it would go equally well with the Blackwood Park Riesling as well.
Do you want a glass of that?
Yes. Rich, this is my daughter Stella.
Hi, Stella.
Nice to meet you, Rich.
Thank you very much.
So we're going to make some sweet potato and maple muffins.
Delicious.
You reckon? Okie dokie.
Okay, I'll take
2 of those.
2 of those.
They have been
Thank you,
cooked.
Stella.
There you go.
They've been cooked in the oven, guys, for about 45 minutes at 180 degrees. You need 350 grams of sweet potato cooked. It's around a cup, if you like. When it comes to making muffins, you normally have a wet mix and a dry mix. So this is going to be part of the wet mix.
Yep.
In this wet mix, we throw in 2 whole eggs.
Okay.
But Rich really wants to try these muffins, don't you?
I do. So I'm going to use 6 egg yolks instead, I reckon.
Yeah,
Would that be about
I
right?
think 6 egg yolks is probably the equivalent to 2 eggs. So let's give it a whirl. Stell's very good at separating eggs too.
Yes.
You can swap jobs.
Oh, I didn't do that very good then.
Do you want to squish?
Yeah, I'll squish. You do that.
Okay.
Awesome work. The vegetable bit keeps the muffin really moist instead of using a heap of sugar. So next in there, we're going to put 100 grams of coconut sugar there right in front of you.
Right.
Pick the ingredient, Rich.
Okay.
Okay.
Put it in.
Okay, there we go.
Next in, 125 grams of butter. Now this is a goat's butter,
Yep.
Rich, low lactose.
Pour
It's
it
been
in.
melted, and also 125 mils of the Sanitarium soy milk.
Okay.
Hey, Rich, have you got a whisk for
Oh,
me?
funny
I
you
need
should
to
ask
mix
that,
this.
Stella. Look what I've got here.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Rich and Stella, we need to add a little bit more flavour into these muffins.
Yes.
100 mils of maple syrup. Stella, how much do you love maple syrup?
I love it to the end of the world.
And also some vanilla extract, if you could, about a teaspoon.
To give it a kick.
Now for our dry ingredients. I've got 300 grams of white wings, gluten-free
Gluten-free
flour. And for a bit of lift with our muffins, we don't want them too heavy.
Nice.
I've got 1 teaspoon of bicarbonate soda and 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. And then we need to spice them up. What are your favourite spices?
Cinnamon and nutmeg.
There we go. Oh, there's nutmeg.
Okay, so around half a tea. Oh, we'll put a teaspoon in because Stella likes nutmeg.
Okay. All right. Cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
Love the smell of them.
A teaspoon and a half. I don't know why I'm not using a measure
No, I don't
for
know why
this.
you're using
And
it.
your spoon.
A little touch of ginger,
Little touch of ginger.
Ginger?
Yeah.
ground ginger, half a teaspoon.
And lucky last, ground allspice.
Lovely.
So half a tea.
Yeah, we'll go half a tea. We're going to use some pecan nuts. These have been lightly toasted and roughly chopped. It's 100 grams. A good pinch of salt in there, Rich, please.
Okay.
When you dry whisk something, it's really just combining so there are no lumps necessarily. We're just going to need to combine both of these and then pop them straight into the muffin moulds.
All right.
Okay.
Pretty much.
I pour this in.
Yeah.
Here we go.
That's it. Just mix that. Stella, could you grab the muffin tray?
Okay. How's the mix going, Mum?
Oh, it's going pretty well, actually. So I've still got a bit of flour pocket, a little flour pocket in the bottom, and I think it's ready to go. Ready-
All lined?
All done. Fill those muffin moulds 3/4 full. Don't want to overfill your muffin.
Otherwise they rise off the mold.
Have we had that happen?
Yes.
Okay. Lucky last.
Done.
Done.
You can have that spoon.
All right.
Yeah. What really makes a muffin sometimes is the topping. So I thought we'd put a mix of pecan nuts, some coconut, a little bit of coconut sugar and some cinnamon together. Do you want to put a mix?
A
just
crunchy, kind of
topping.
natural topping.
Yeah. A little bit of sugar
A little sugar.
and a little bit of cinnamon. And a mixy. Stell, get your hands in there.
Oh, yay.
Just put a little bit of topping on each muffin, just like that.
Why on one side?
I
Why
don't
wouldn't you
know,
just
I
dust the
just-
whole top?
I've got a special little topping to go on the other side that I haven't told you about yet.
Okay.
Now, Mum, I'm guessing they're going to take 20 minutes in the oven at 180 degrees.
Too right,
Well
Stell.
done.
Just watch the
I'll
sides
open
of
the
the
door.
oven. Slow down. Watch your hands.
There we go. Perfect, Stella. And
I'll get them out later.
They smell delicious.
While they're cooling, my surprise is Liddell's lactose-free cream cheese. I thought we'd put a little bit of an icing on top. So we might just put a squeeze of lemon in and a little bit of sugar.
Okay, great.
Yep.
There we are.
Just
Smell
to
of
squeeze
lemon.
that in. There you go in there.
This is a stiff lemon.
And then we just pretty much get a little muffin.
Dolloping it.
Yeah, a little splodge on the side like that. That's pretty much it. There you go, Stella. That is for you to try. Rich, would you like one?
Lovely.
So there's my mum's gluten-free maple sweet potato muffins. Delicious. Head to intolerantcooks.com.au for this recipe.
You can like us on Facebook.
Follow us on Instagram.
And enjoy our food.
Oh yeah, it is moist and delicious.
It's beautiful.
Oh, this has been a winner. Shall I keep the rest for your lunchbox?
Yeah.
Yeah.